I tweeted the Speaker of the Missouri House, who's a Republican, a couple of nights ago, saying that he needs to go down and talk to the people on the ground in Ferguson. And I didn't get anything back from him, but that's what we need to do. We need to be in the area. I know, Andy. I know all about the hate, and I know all about the disgust and the distrust. But we have to build somewhere.
Yes.
And if there's one thing that I do know, it's that if somebody throws a brick through a Republican office, that's a news story. That's something that you can film and you can document, and that's not something that people will be happy about. I don't think that there's a way that helps the Democrats in any way, shape, or form. So is it something that sucks? Is it something that is going to be difficult? Absolutely, but I think it's something that we definitely need to do, and it's something that that my I have seen it work to an extent. I've had family members who have run Republican organizations in urban communities and been very effective at it, and gotten people out to vote and gotten a lot of community members together. So it is not impossible, and it's not something that is too dangerous to go and do, because it's vital. It's something that we need to do. And going back when we first talked on the phone, the first time I talked with you, something that really has stuck in my mind is the fact that you said that that the left campaigns year round. The left never doesn't campaign, and that we think that we can just win elections in the 5 months running up to an election. So the GOP has said that they're working on a year-round campaigning strategy. We can only utilize the GOP as a national organization so far. It's going to be down to people like Tay and people like us to go out there and make these connections and go out there and build these relationships. Other than that, what else can we do?
Well, if I may, look, I'm not saying we don't need to go into the communities or whatever. I'm simply, before we bash the leadership that isn't doing it, I just wanted to lay out the incredible danger they face doing it. It is immense. I cannot tell you how much the left hates you. You guys think you know. You don't know. Well, maybe you do. Maybe you do. Okay. It's just intense. But I'm not saying we shouldn't do it. Here's the big problem with all these Republican initiatives and conservative initiatives and all this to try to reach into these communities. Let me tell you in a nutshell, because it's the thing I always talk about. They think, well, the other side markets to them, we'll just market to them. The other side presents their message, we'll present our message. Wrong. You must assume right from the start you are hated. You must assume there's a wall up, and first take the wall down. You first have to go after the hate. Then you bring the message. Well, the left doesn't have to do that. I know, I got it. But you do. Okay? As like with young people. Young people believe that we on the right disapprove of them and want to tell them how to live their lives. Therefore, they do not trust us. You must take that wall away before you can bring them the message of economics and hope and all the stuff we do. So you can't just market to these, get your people out there and market to these communities. That'll go nowhere. You have to say, they hate us. Why do they hate us? And oh, gee, by the way, 220 years of people who look like me only in the presidential office, that has a little something to do with it.